Hey guys, welcome back to the second part of Peach's birthday cake. We just finished Shy Guy Says, and now we're going to take our turns. And so, this is the second video, and Wario is going to talk to Bowser and lose 20 coins. That is one ugly cake, I have to say. I mean, is that really? I don't know. And I forgot to say, once everyone picks 4 seeds from Goomba, then 4 new seeds come back up. One of them is Bowser, and Wario just got Toad on this one, so he's fine, and he can't buy a star. Yeah, this is really hard board, I have to say. It's very hard to win and get a lot of stars. But our first minigame for this board is of this video is Tipsy Tourney. We played this one before, so we'll see what happens. I mean, the hard player is going to be good on this one, like I said. Anyways, I was going to talk about Idol on this video, and last week was bad, like I said, and this week they chose songs from the cinema. I was like, okay, you know, this is a theme that usually I like to listen to. I don't know why I did that there. Peaches, I don't know. They sang songs from the cinema. I thought it was okay. It was just an okay week. One of the weakest so far. I'm gonna warp with who? Donkey Kong? Again, going backwards. Anyways, the week was just not that great overall. I don't know, it was just really weird to have Pia not be in there, because she's like the legitimately strong voiced singer of the season, and now that she's gone, there's like nobody else like that strong, you know. Next we're gonna play Bowl Over in another game that we played. So anyways, I think overall, I think this season's not gonna improve any better than what it is right now. There was a couple of, you know, good performances, but nothing really standout-ish or nothing really great. You know, everyone keeps saying that this season's so great. I don't see it. I still consider season 8 to be the best season they've ever had. I mean, they had such diversity, and they also had people who were versatile, who can sing up-tempo, who can sing slow-tempo, who can sing mid-tempo, you know, so. And that's what I really like to see in this season. Everyone's just playing it safe and predictable. I mean, a lot of the guys are just doing that. And, you know, that doesn't really impress me much. It doesn't impress me much. I don't know. The best of the night to me was Lauren. And we're gonna play Bumper Balls. How many times are we gonna play the same game over and over and over? I know the hard player is gonna beat me, and bad. Anyways, Lauren was the best of the night for me. I mean, she sang The Climb by Miley. I mean, anybody can sing better than Miley. But Miley has it. I mean, it's not that Miley has a bad voice. It's just decent, you know. No, I don't know why I did that there. But Lauren, she sang it fairly well. I thought she started off great. I thought she had a lot of emotion in the second half. But to me, I think she was holding back. I think she could have done a lot better. And Yoshi's standing on the thing for so long. And I felt like she was holding back, and I think she could have done a lot better. if she just let it all go, because she's so much of a stronger singer than what she showed last night, or the night before, or well, Wednesday, whatever day it was, Wednesday. The second best for me was James. I mean, he's such a great performer. He sang heavy metal. I thought that was a good choice for him, you know, because he is like a rock singer. So for him to sing like rock songs, I think that was good. He did nicely on the song. Performance-wise, is Yoshi gonna go to Bowser or not? Bowser it is. Finally, somebody else other than me. Yeah, he can sing rock songs really well and perform them really well. It's just, to me, I think his vocals need a little bit of work. We're gonna play Mario Bandstand now. It's okay. But I think his vocals need a lot of work because he just doesn't sound the same as he used to sound. You know, it's kind of, the high notes that he's hitting is not quite hitting on as they used to. You know, it's kind of like Siobhan Magnus singing. You know, she started off great. The first couple times she sang her notes. Why is Yoshi messing up so much? I mean, Siobhan, she started off great, but then she sounded like not so great at the end. And I think it's because his voice is getting worked too much. Maybe he just needs to do less high notes to make it work. But, you know, I still think he's a great performer. And Yoshi screwed up a lot. I can't believe that. Anyways, and the third best to me was a real surprise. It was Haley, of all people. You know, and I've been saying a lot of not so nice things about Haley, but, and this is the question mark space. I'm gonna plant a seed and hopefully steal somebody's star. But Haley, I was really surprised at Haley. She actually dialed it back. She sang "Call Me" by Blondie. I thought her rendition was not that great, actually. I thought she sounded too much like the original, so there was not very much originality with the song. But I thought it was a good choice for her because she is kind of like that bad girl, kind of provocative. She's kind of provocative when she dances, she sings, and she dresses. So, her singing that song, I kind of understand why she sang that song and why it fit her. She just, to me, could have taken it further, you know, than she did. But she dialed back the growling. I thought that was great because the last couple of weeks I've been just thinking she just growls way too much, you know. And dialing back, it actually made her sound better. The second half though was just too screaming. Not growly, but screaming. Like she was overexerting herself in the song. It just didn't sound quite good. Finish. And so those were my top three of the night. The bottom three for me was Scotty, Casey, and Paul. Paul, to me, again, has not done anything for me. And I just wanted him to go, and rightfully so, he went to this week, and I was happy with that. I was content. We're gonna play Bombs Away again. How many times are we gonna play the same game over and over and over in the same board? I mean, this is the second time we played this now. So we just played Bowl Over and some other. But yeah, his rendition of Old Time Rock and Roll was nothing special. It was very karaoke, and I just wasn't very impressed with it. It's the same old drunken Paul that you don't like. Oh my god, why the hell did I do that? Oh my... Why did I jump right into the cannonball? That was just dumb. Okay. But yeah, his version of that Bob Seger song didn't do anything for me, and he was clearly the worst of the night for me. Just very drunken, very bad vocals. And you gotta have rock or soul to really sing that song. And he doesn't either have either really that much. Now what? Oh, I guess that's bad payback for me switching with Wario the first time, but then now I have to face Bowser. Darn it. Just not bashing Cash. Yeah, so he was not good. Casey, I did not like the song Casey chose. You know, after 2 weeks of, you know, starting to redeem himself, he sang Your Song and Have You Ever Seen the Rain? I thought those two performances were good, but he basically just threw away everything in the trash after this week, because I found that song to be really indulgent, too jazzy, too nightclubby, too loungy, whatever you want to call it. You know, it was just somebody singing at a piano bar, singing, but you don't really care about what it is, you know. So I wasn't really thrilled with this performance, and, you know, it did nothing for me. And then, Scotty, you know, basically played it safe. He sang I Cross My Heart by George Strait. He basically was a copycat version of George Strait, you know. Which is what I struggle with him. He's just a copycat, old, low-pitched country voice singer. You know, that's all he is. You know, he doesn't have very much originality. I don't think he sounded anywhere near what he sounded in the past. And, there was just nothing really to take away from that performance. I was just kind of bored with that song. There's nothing versatile about Scotty. So, those were the three that I thought that were the worst. And the three that I thought was the best. And the bottom three ended up being Stefano, Haley, and Paul. I pretty much predicted those three to be in the bottom. You know, especially after the horrendous comment that J-Lo gave to Haley. I'm gonna play Pipe Maze again, another game we've just played. But J-Lo is really bugging the hell out of me. She just cannot say anything nice. Not mean. She just cannot say anything mean about anyone. You know, she always compliments the man. She always says great things about them, and then the one time she says anything negative, she says it to a woman, and I'm like, are you kidding me? You know, Haley's performance this week was not great, but there were other guys that should have been criticized. You know, she complained about not wanting any of the women to go home. Well, basically what you're basically saying is, when you criticize only Haley, is that Haley was the worst. And Haley was clearly not the worst of the night. There were guys that played it safe, predictable, and boring, you know. So, you know, I don't see why she's criticizing the women if she wants a guy to go, you know. And that's basically what she was trying to say. And I'm sick and tired of it. You know, her ill-advised comments really bug the hell out of me. You know, Randy really, I really hold Randy down more than J-Lo, because he's been on this judges panel since the beginning. He should know how to judge people. But instead, he praises everything every single week. You know, they're not that good. Randy. You know, be honest for a change. You know. I'm onto you. I'm onto these people. You know, they're basically dissing every single person that they want to go. You know, Haley should not go, and rightfully so. Haley was in the bottom this week because she was dissed. But she was fine. I mean, she survived this weekend. I'm glad, because I'm sick and tired of women going. None of the women should have went this week, and there's only 2 women left. I mean, how many women do they have to eliminate before a guy actually goes? So that's basically it for Idol.